Hi, folks. That's me on the back of the dinosaur there. Call it the dinosaur because it's so cumbersome sometimes moving this thing around, but it's been handy. The backhoe. Um, I just missed that car. It looks like from here I just missed it, but I think I was. I think I had plenty of room. I think I did. So the first thing that we were doing was cutting up some of the wood that we had pulled out of the water there, out of the pond. This is a big old poplar tree that had fallen in the water there, and dragging it out, chopping it up. Probably won't save it for firewood because it's probably by the time I go to use it for firewood, it's going to be all punky anyway. So most of it's getting cut up and just kind of pushed over the bank just to get it out of the way for now. Some of them were surprisingly long. Now, last time I had worked on the culvert and covered it over, and that's been about a few weeks now. So come quite a ways now. So we're going to be walking over this road here towards the culvert. This is coming into the property, and off to the off to the right up here is a little parking area um, for people to eventually park if they don't want to go all the way up the steeper uphill road up to one of the buildings I'm going to make. And then right up here is where the culvert is, and at the time this water was running pretty good. It wasn't running as fast as it was even a month before that, which was really fast. But now it's just almost just a standing pool of water. But there is a little bit of water trickling through there, and of course I gotta anticipate for next spring when we get the runoff and goes through there. So I got the slate here, and I want to go another 30, 40 feet here with more slate and work my way back down to level, put some dirt over it. Now this is heading back the way we just came. There's my car. That's just inside the opening from the roadway. And off to the left here, now this road off to the left, okay, there was some, that's where I planted those locust trees. So this road off to the left here goes off to the slate quarry pond. And off to the left here is a meadow that was a bunch of pine trees that maybe 10 years ago was all logged off. And it's all coming back up as young pines and other little trees. There's a nice feel in the woods here. It's a really different feel than my other property. Different birds and just different sounds. The wind in the pine trees. Um, it's a surprisingly quiet area. Now, kind of off to the left, right in front of us, is where the pond is. You just can't see it yet. Eventually, I'll have a road. There's my skid steer hiding out. Eventually, I'll have a road going around the other side as well, so that I can access both sides of the pond to clean it out, and also just have trails that people can walk on. This road is getting better and better the more I drive over it, and I keep filling in little ruts and stuff. And off to the right here, this is where we were pulling out some of the trees from before, and there's some piles of wood to both sides. We pulled the trees out and cut them up, and I cut a bunch of the honeysuckle and everything that was growing along the edge of the water here. Um, it's kind of a wild plant that just has taken over. But the water's looking better. It's a little muddy a little bit today. Um, there's some more trees in the water there, and I'll be pulling them out from the other side there. And I plan to put a pavilion up here too, which will probably be right across, right in front of us right there, or to the left right from here at some point. But this road continues out and ends where the biggest pile of slate that was pulled out of the pond initially. There's a nice big slab right there. Nice big tabletop maybe for the future. So they had looked for slate. This was kind of a test quarry hole, and so all this stuff. There's my backhoe hiding out. All this stuff was 100 years ago or so. This pile was all slate that they pulled out of rubbish that they pulled out of this hole to try to find really a good vein of slate. And I guess they didn't decide that they found a good enough vein. Now we're coming around the other side again, past my skid steer. So this is the road on the other side. There's a little bit of road left from when they did the logging. The skidder made some trails to get some different logs. So there's a couple pieces of road flattened out more or less, and I'm gonna have to add to them. This is the view from like the quarry hole is long and narrow, so that's we're on one end of it, looking down the length of it. So we'll be working on this off and on, and thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.